Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on my video. I hope that you find something here that helps you either heal or grow, okay? I don't sugarcoat things in my readings. Sometimes the truth can't be sugar-coated, and I want to deliver messages of truth. Truth, I feel, is the most important thing. It's the only way that we're ever going to find our way. So that's what I like to stick to. And sometimes the truth can't be said in a very nice way. So this is your trigger warning for the entirety of the video. If you are returning, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all the craziness this last year already. Yeah, I think wow. I think I've been doing this for about a year now. Wow, I hadn't even really thought about that. Interesting. But I do have some messages that I channeled that I'm going to read to you guys, and then we're gonna pull some cards and see kind of where it goes. I decided not to continue on with the karmic portion of the twin flame deep dive that I did, just because I don't feel we need to give any more energy to that kind of a thing, that kind of negativity. Karmics should just, honestly, they should not be given the significance that they've been given. So we're just going to move on from that, and we're going to focus on growth. So the messages today that I got, it was quite a bit, so get ready, guys. Let's see. It's been a long road, and it's time to pause and reflect. Use this time to choose what holds value so that you can navigate through change. There was a lot of energy of movement and change. So I feel like there are going to be a lot of decisions that you're going to be making. And another one of the messages, where was it? Anyways, we'll get back to that. It's about decisions. We'll get to it in just a second. Let me read these as I have them. I got lyrics. I don't know what song this is, but it started at the bottom. Now we're here. And then when I was trying to focus on that, because I don't think I even know this song, I got celebrate you, celebrate your growth, mourn what you must, but surrender and let it go. Energy has to be released in order to be purified, right? Because it can neither be created nor destroyed by anyone but the creator. So we just have to release the energies to allow purified energies to flow into us. Now, whatever energies flow to us depends on what frequency we are at, right? So always keep that in mind. But flow must continue was another message I got. Flow must continue. And I just saw this like swirl of energy, and it's just going. And anything that that isn't released, it's like a heavier density, and it just kind of falls back and it's removed. Like it just disappears from this energy that I saw. It's cut out. That's all I got. It's cut out. So however that resonates. I got allow the mystery to unfold. You're going to have choices to make. Make sure that the choices you make are in alignment with the deepest truth in your heart, or repeat a cycle. So with all the movement that I was feeling, and I also felt a lot of change was going to be coming with that. Obviously, when there's movement, there's change. The only constant in life is change, right? So there's going to be a lot of decisions that you're going to be making, whether big or small. Make sure that every decision you make, everything that you do, hold your truth at the core of making those decisions. So that way you know that the decisions you're making are always going to be in alignment with you. Because when you start to let things get clouded by other people's judgments and opinions and things like that, or any outside influences, period, you're mucking up your own energy. I'm seeing like a Jeep with a bunch of mud on it, like you go mudding, and it gets covered in mud, or like a truck, and then you try to use the wipers and you still can't see because you've mucked it up. So keep all that stuff off, and keep it pure so that you're always following what's in alignment with you, especially at this time. This is a time of movement, which means manifestations are trying to come into you. Fresh, purified energies are trying to come into you that you have been trying to manifest. So whatever that is for you, you need to focus on that in its purest form. You have to feel it in your heart. Fall back like into that heart space whenever you're in the mind. There was also a lot about grounding, and self-care is and they wanted me to underline that and write it in all caps. So self-care is very important at this time. There was advice to create a daily love ritual for yourself and give gratitude for being there for yourself throughout this whole journey. So it could be like you take every day, when you take your shower, make that your ritual. Do something special, add some essential oils, eucalyptus. You can put eucalyptus, hang it in your shower, at your shower head, and the steam from the hot water will release the scent of the eucalyptus while you're in there, and that can be therapeutic. You can also do camphor blocks. I don't know why all of this is coming up. This is like old school old school remedies. But like camphor, it's, you have to look it up. It's just a little block of camphor, and you put that on the floor in the shower, and the hot water brings the scent of it up, and that's really good as well, especially if you have like a cold. It can, if you have allergies and you're stuffy, it will help with that as well. And it's all sorts of wonderful uses. Old grandma medicine, right? I got remove distractions. So with the ritual and with self-care, with celebrating you, there's a really big influence on kind of taking this time to pause and looking to see how far you've come. And for some of you, that's going to be just in the last few months. But for some of you, they really want you to look at your entire life. Because I also got keep an open heart and an open mind, but never forget where you came from. And that was part of messages that I channeled from passed on loved ones and ancestors. So, but we'll get into those in just a second, because there were just a few of those. But there's, again, big emphasis on focusing on what's really in your heart, being true to that. Don't let external influences take away from what you truly, truly want. That's pure. Embrace that. It's like purity. That's the only word I'm getting for it. It's pure. It's innocent. It comes from the heart, and coming from the heart is a place of love. Love is the highest vibration of all. Love, that's what God is. God is love. The energy of love. It is the strongest frequency that there is, right? So remove anything that takes you out of that when you're working on, grounding yourself and focusing on things. Bring the focus back to love. Okay? Really random. I got Moby Dick because I was asking about removing distractions. Why is this significant? And I saw Moby Dick, the great white whale from the book. And then I got The Greatest Catch. So basically your greatest manifestations are trying to start coming in, and you need to make space for that, right? So and then and then okay, so some of you are going to be like, well, where is it? Why isn't it here? I've been waiting forever. Rome wasn't built in a day. They literally gave me that. The moment that thought popped into my head, I got Rome wasn't built in a day. Slow your mind, fall back into your heart space, stay grounded. Okay? So Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Some manifestations are greater than others. You might be asking for something that is quite significant, right? And there are steps to reach that. They're showing me steps. And the level you want, like, you know, you're not on ground level, right? You're on your way there. Again, they're giving me started at the bottom, now we're here. So you started at the bottom, but you're here. Now, your manifestations, they could be here, or for some of you, they could be here, right? They could be way up there. Something like huge, right? Keep it close to your chest, I just heard. So for some of you, keep it close to your chest. You're going to know what I'm talking about if this is for you. And if that's the case also, know that you've got to take the steps to get there. You don't just throw 4 walls up and have a house. You have to start with the foundation, right? And then from there, I mean, before you even put the foundation, honestly, they do so much more. There's, they start considering the wiring. First of all, you need a blueprint. Do you even have a plan? That's for somebody. For some of you, you don't even have a plan of how to get where you want to go. And you can't get there if you don't take the first step. Well, how can you take the first step if you haven't even made a plan yet? Okay, moving on. These were the messages that I channeled from passed on loved ones. I picked up on the energy of a grandmother, and it was a warning, okay? And that warning was stop selflessly giving to everyone. Not everyone you meet or know already is deserving of you. So whoever this is going to resonate for, I see an energy of a person who's very selfless. You're always giving so much of yourself. I see someone going above and beyond for everything, with everyone. You're so loving and you're so open, but you have to remember that in everything we do, there has to be an equal exchange of energy. If not, you're going out of balance, right? There has to be balance in everything. You cannot constantly keep giving and giving and giving. You're going to be left with nothing for yourself. I'm seeing an empty cup. So you need to fill your own cup first and take time to reflect on the people that you are giving to and those relationships, and then adjust how you give according to each one. I also got sunset, so maybe some of you watched the sunset with a passed on loved one, and this could have been with your grandmother, I don't know. I got rose, and it could be the flower, but I feel like it could also be a name. So maybe this grandmother's name was Rose, or your name could be Rose, or Rose, the name itself, or the word itself is significant and will be a message in and of itself for whoever it is for, okay? Another one I got, and this, I didn't get it attached to a grandmother or anything like that. We'll see what comes up now. Embrace life as we embrace you, sending you love. And all I can see is there's ancestors around you. I'm not seeing specifics. It's just love. I'm just feeling love. Like there's this energy, and there are other souls around this one soul, right? And it's almost like it's like a big hug, like their arms are around each other, creating almost like a protective barrier around you, but they're all connected and they're sending you love. Like I feel like this is where some of your strength is coming from now, because they're helping you through this. So know that you're not alone. If you've been feeling alone, but kind of like something's telling you like if you have this little pit in your stomach almost, that's like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Well, that's them. That's your ancestors. That's them letting you know you are not alone. We are here with you. You can't see us, but we are here. Okay. Some of you are being called to look into your ancestry. Some of you, this is like way back. Like, I'm not talking about like great great grandfather or something. I'm talking about like literally tracing, would it be genealogy? Like, I'm hearing tribes. Like, literally, this is way back. Go as far back as you can and then dig deeper. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And then the final message that I got is, you were made with love, whether you believe it or not. Okay. So, and there was a lot of love in this energy that I channeled, a lot of supportive energy. So we're going to see what comes through. We're already 16 minutes in. I'm going to try to keep this short. All right, guys, let's clear the energy a little bit before we start. If you have headphones on, I am going to hit my little chime thing over here, so you may want to lower the volume or take the headphones out, okay? And I just want you guys to take a nice deep grounding breath in through the nose and then out through your mouth, and just let that energy, feel it sink all the way through, all the way down from your head down to your toes, okay? And release any tension and any stress. Here we go. One more. And last one. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what comes out. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Any evil eyes sent back, please return to sender with love and truth. Ancestors, guides, please give me messages of clarity and truth for the collective. What do they need to hear for their greatest good at this time, please? Somebody's I feel like you have anxiety. Yeah, and they're really, like, just lots of pressure in the chest area. Take a deep breath. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. And whenever you start to feel anxious or things start to feel out of control, remind yourself that. Take a deep breath. And when you breathe it out all the way down through your feet, down into the earth, okay? And just release whatever is causing that anxiety. All right. Truth be told, this is more about following your heart. The window's open right at the heart space. Yep, not for you. The door is closed. The door is closed. But the window is open. The door's closed, but the window's open. Something about an escape? Some of you feel like you need to escape. It's because you're wearing a mask. and you can feel it. It's like you can't take it anymore. You can't take not being, authentic around everyone. I feel this I mean, and honestly, it could be around anyone, but there's someone or maybe even multiple people that you're not being authentic around, and you know it, and that's not going to be an option anymore. That door is closed, but the window is open, so there is another way, and the way is by following your heart. We have 5 and 6. 14 breaks down to a 5, and this card is 6. There are steps you have to take. Time for a nap. 24. It's a 6. Another 6. Didn't I tell you there was an emphasis on self-care? And there's a fox here. Foxes are very cunning, right? They're very strategic with their movements. They know how to blend into their surroundings as well. They know how to hide. They're very good at that. And this fox is resting. So maybe you've been and we have chess here. So you've been strategizing. You've been spending so much time in your head strategizing over something or planning something, and spirit is letting you know you're burning yourself out. It's mental exhaustion, not physical. I feel the body feels very vital. The body feels very awake, and maybe you need to spend more time doing things with your body. Feel into your body. Dance, ecstatic movement. I don't even really know what that is, but I'm hearing ecstatic movement. So maybe look that up. But there's something here about time for a nap, but I'm feeling this is more of like a mental nap, like a get out of your head nap. And for some of you, it quite literally is rest that you need, because sometimes the only way to get that rest for our mind is by taking a nap. I mean, let's just be honest, right? There are some times we cannot quiet the mind, no matter how much we try to meditate. Don't let anyone fool you. Like, meditation is not a cure-all. There are some days where you just want to scream. Like, you want to be like, F this, F that, F it all, Like, it's not all love and light all the time. There is darkness, and that is okay. There is darkness. It's about balance. Always being this shiny bright light is not for you. It's not for anybody. That's toxic. That's toxic. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All these people that walk around this like toxic spirituality, if you will, it's almost like it makes you feel bad if you have any negative emotions. But that's BS, because life is about balance. It is about light and dark and balancing the two out. It's about accepting the entire spectrum of life, the entire circle, everything as a whole, and finding your balance within that, because your heart is open. You have the wisdom to know that not everything is always gonna be, picture perfect, right? But there's always gonna be a way. And the way is being true to yourself, taking off the mask, right? Because all that glitters isn't gold all the time. You might be somebody that on the outside to people, you might look like you have the perfect life, but there's something where you're not happy because it's not true to you. It's like I'm seeing somebody staring out a window, daydreaming, wishing they could fly away like the birds, because owls, wisdom, that the way that your life is right now is not true to your heart. It's not true to you. All these hearts are floating away. They're flying away. You want to fly away. The only way you're going to be able to do that is by, being truthful in everything. And that's okay. Dude, if you need a day to be pissed off, you need a day. That's it. That's all it is. Some days it's about feeling and experiencing negative emotions so that we can better understand them. Because when you fully experience it, when you allow yourself to feel it, you can then reflect onto that and get whatever you need from it to grow, right? Don't deny yourself whatever it is that you need. It's time to take a break from I feel like you're tormenting yourself is what it feels like. Why? 31 breaks down to a 4. 31. That's standing out. I think 30 or 20 something is like your Saturn return. I don't know why I'm getting a Saturn return. I honestly don't know much about astrology, but somebody may be having their Saturn return, and that is going to be significant. So you may want to look into what a Saturn return is. If you don't know about that, guys, you can go to astroseek.com. I think it's astro-seek or something like that. I like them. Their charts are, it's easy to read. They have a lot of really cool information there, and they have forums. It's pretty neat. But look into that Saturn return. If you're near the age of 30, like I want to say like 27 to 31, look into Saturn return. Why? I don't know why. It's significant for something. Deep knowing. I just know. See, I just know. Like, exactly. I just know there's something there for you. Deep knowing. Cycle. I'm getting something about a cycle. There was that warning that if you don't, where is it? Something about repeating a cycle. Where was it? Okay. It says, allow the mystery of life, basically, to unfold. You're going to have choices to make. Make sure that the choices you make align with the deepest truth in your heart, or repeat a cycle. So these choices coming up, right? And again, this whole chess, this strategy, you need to make sure that it's coming from your truth. Because if you do not create this foundation, you are building, oh my God. And this, what is this? This looks like a foundation here. And there's the book with wings and a question mark on the book, a book of knowledge, divine knowledge, divine wisdom. Your ancestors are trying to give you guidance on this foundation as well. That looks like a foundation in this picture, right? And the book, it's got a question mark on it, and the card says why. And she's reaching for the book, right? So I feel like this knowledge is being brought to you. It's being literally delivered on wings, right? And the sun is in the card, which means that, it's positively aspected. Whatever this is, the sun is, it brings life. Without it, we wouldn't have life. So there's something significant there. But this foundation, you're building a foundation for a new life. And it might just be internally, like your new boundaries, if you will, your new, I'm seeing a blueprint now. Give me some more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Clean it up. Thank you. Clean it up, dude. Okay, cannot make this up. Did I not say earlier when I was talking about the channeled messages that energy needs to be, as a matter of fact, that's another one of my channeled messages. Holy crap. Yeah, it is. Where is it? Energies must be released in order to be purified. Flow must continue. And it said, celebrate you. Celebrate your growth. Mourn what you must, but surrender and let it go. We have the not for you card. and clean it up and exchanging gifts. This card, literally in the book, it talks about being gifts from the divine, gifts from heaven, right? Like spirit is trying to send you gifts, but you need to clean up the things that are not for you. Clean up that stagnant energy. You know what it is. We've got the deep knowing card here. Stop asking yourself why. Why? The reason is why, so you can set your heart free. And you're going to get this clarity by relaxing, by releasing control. This is, I'm getting like an obsessive energy, like you've got to know, you've got to know, you've got to know. Honey, no, you don't, baby. You don't need to know all the time, my love. Okay, you don't. Okay, I'm bringing in my mama bear energy now, because I see this struggle sometimes in my children as well, and my heart goes out to them, because I know that they have to learn, right? Yeah, I can't, no matter how much I tell them, some things they have to learn through the experience of life itself. So my heart goes out to you, because you feel like, maybe you feel like you have to learn like everything is going to be a hard lesson. Like you feel like everything is going to bring some form of pain with a lesson, like every lesson is painful, but it's not. I promise you it is not. Okay, you can learn from pleasure as well. You can learn from pleasure. You can learn from happiness and joy and celebration, right? It's not always about negativity. So you need to release that. Not for you. Clean it up. This can also be talking about your state of mind, how you perceive things. Perspective is everything, right? And you know better. You know the truth. You have this wisdom. All right. Thank you. One more on this, please. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got two more. Okay. Oh my God, did I not say all that glitters is in gold? Take off the mask. And the card came out. There's heavy emphasis about standing in your truth, your most authentic truth. By the book, by the book. 7. We have 3 7s on the board. We have mirrored energy, 43 and 34, and we have 16. 4 plus 3, 7. 1 plus 6, 7. 3 plus 4, 7. 7, 7, 7. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Some guys. And I saw the serendipity card was at the bottom of the deck earlier. Chaos and the conflict. Yeah. Listen, don't be distracted by all the madness going on in the world around you. Okay? Don't be fooled by things either. I'm hearing you don't always have to do things by the book, right? It's not always good to follow the herd, because all that glitters isn't gold. Spirit is helping you. Leg up. I'm getting heavy ancestor energy. Generations. Some of you could be working on clearing generational trauma. That's why you're receiving these gifts, because you've been doing the work, but now it's time to let go of the outdated ways of thinking and the outdated concepts in your life, right? Whatever's not for you, whatever doesn't align with your heart, that's what you need to let go of, and Spirit's helping you with that, with the leg up card, okay? So Spirit is helping you with that. All right. Do you have anything else? Calm your mind. I feel a lot of confusion. Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there. Don't let yourself get stuck in your head. That's what you're being helped with right now. The daily ritual, the self-care ritual, loving on yourself, giving gratitude to yourself. It can be as simple as whenever you take your shower every day, while you're doing everything, while you're massaging your head with your shampoo, putting soap all over your body, shaving, whatever you're doing, do it with love. Really notice the contours of your body everywhere, every birthmark, everything, and really love and appreciate every last little detail, every scar that you have that tells a story about where you've been, a part of your journey, a part of you, a part of your growth, right? Give thanks to all of that. Truly embrace it and love it and nurture it and release everything that is no longer for you. If you know you've learned the lesson about whatever comes to mind, you've learned that lesson, right? You know you have. You know in your heart, deep knowing, right? Truth be told, you know this. So you need to release that. The way to release that is to relax, to let it go. Let the mind chatter go. I want more on like advice on letting that go. Give me more on ways they can get out of that. I mean, call to the 7 energies. Okay. Burst of magic. Let things be as they are and hold on to your vision in your heart, okay? But let things go. Yeah, grounding. Again, I'm getting a lot of grounding. See, hold on to the things in your heart, the things that you know, like what are you... It's love, you guys. It all boils down to love. What makes you feel the most at peace in your heart, right? For years, I hid my spirituality because I grew up being called things like witch and weirdo, right? That doesn't feel good. And yeah, clearly it still hurts. It's still something I'm working with. I was bullied a lot and just tormented a lot, guys. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. And I learned from all of that. I learned so much from all of that. And now I'm finally at a place where I've, felt fully confident in who I am and in my faith, because so many people would be like, oh, well, that's witchcraft, that's like devil stuff. But I felt in my heart it wasn't, right? I knew, like, ears wide open, You're hearing the messages from spirit, right? Because that's how it is for us. When you take the path of truth, when you take the path of love, everything in you, every cell, I'm seeing DNA activation. I'm seeing a double helix, and it's lighting up, like it's lighting up. And there's almost like this crystallized energy flowing off of it, like iridescent sparks coming off of it almost, right? So you activate things within you that you didn't know were there, but you knew were there, right? That deep knowing. Like, you didn't know, but you knew. Somehow you knew that this was always what it was. Don't be afraid of what people are going to say. Let those people fall away. They're not for you, right? You're playing the long game, right? Healing is the long game, the chess game. the great mystery, the journey of life, right? So if you're playing the long game and you're truly seeking this healing, the only way you're going to fully get this healing is by standing in your truth at all times, to all people, including yourself. Including yourself. You have to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with anyone else, right? People can only meet you as deeply as you've met yourself. Seeing beyond. I was talking about activations. The uncharted sea. Tender embrace. You're being guided. I told you. Some of you may actually have psychic gifts coming online at this time. Sacred reverence at the bottom. You are the key, my love. You are the key, because the key is the heart. Following the heart. I'm getting root and throat chakra with this. Not root, heart and throat chakra. You're moving into a point in your growth where it almost, life may feel almost unrecognizable, but it's because you're in uncharted waters, right? You've healed to a point where your entire foundation is different. Don't ask yourself why. Accept what it is. See beyond what's falling away, right? See beyond. Feel into your heart. What is your heart telling you? Your heart's telling you this needs to happen. 9, 10. So we have 36, which is 9, and 46, 10. 9, 10. It's just steps. Again with the steps, and we have 22. You will have support. I mean, you already do. Spirit is always with you. Elephants remove all obstacles in their way, right? They're very smart. They don't forget things. No one's asking you to forget what's happened. No one is asking you to forget the pain that you have endured, right? What is being asked of you is not to forget. It is actually to remember, to embrace all of it, and let go any of the negative energy that was attached to it, because you've healed these things. You don't need to hold on to them anymore. They don't serve you. You need to release them so that these beautiful new energies can come in. Give me something on what's coming in, please. Let's give some motivation here. Broken open. Look at this. Wow. I told you, gifts coming online. Did I not say that? Another 10. 2 10s. Grand Symphony of Life. What is the music in your heart? There's a song unique to each and every one of us. Everything around us is just energy vibrating at different frequencies. That's how matter's held together, right? It's just literally vibrating at different frequencies. You vibrate at your own unique frequency. Your soul. Your blueprint is unique to you. Feel into your heart. Really feel into your heart. What is your story, right? What is your story? What is it that makes you this beautiful soul that you are? Close encounters. One more. And guys, they want me to clear the energy. So again, if you have headphones on, now would be a good time to turn the volume down on them. so that I don't hurt your ears, okay? I'm gonna light my sage. I'm feeling something. Ooh, my sage just broke, y'all, and that is my dragon's blood sage. You guys need to make sure that you're clearing your energy. There's someone here has something holding on to them, something that wants to keep them caged. Whoever that message is for, you know. Something popped into your heart. You felt something, a pang in your heart at the thought that came into your mind when I said that. That is exactly what it is. Do not question. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know. Into me I see. You know. You know what this is. Whatever you have planned, it will be successful. Yeah. And you're going to find your soul tribe in the process. Birds of a feather and a powerful move. Yeah, you're taking back your power. Whatever this dark energy that crept in here literally came out of nowhere. Like the energy was so pure. And then it was like this, like they're showing me Gandalf when he was about to leave the bridge of Khazad-dûm, I think it was called, and the Balrog of Mordor was there, and it like he cracked it, right, said you shall not pass, and it falls, and he thought it was done, he thought it was over, right, a powerful move. Maybe this is a warning for somebody. There, he thought it was gone, but then it whoosh, took the whip and caught him by the foot, right? And pulled Gandalf down with him because he dropped his guard. Don't drop your guard. Protect your energy. Right? Protect your energy. Yeah, bullseye. Power of purpose. Let that fuel you. Let that fuel you. That song in your heart, your purpose, you know what it is. The divine matrix. This is divine timing, right? Let this unfold. You made the right move. I'm hearing you made the right move. Whatever it was, stop asking why. Stop questioning. Stop questioning yourself. You made the right move, or you are going to make the right move to get away from this. It is going to be a close encounter. It is going to feel heavy, but it is what it is. That door's closed, baby. I told you. Look, that door's closed, my love. Look. Shut. Done. There is something dark and heavy here trying to hold on to you, whatever it is. Cleanse your energy to release it beyond the ordinary. This is a spiritual attack, I feel. This could be evil eye. But they can't touch you. That's why you need to rest on it. You keep strategizing, right? You keep going back and forth, but the magic has already been released, right? It's already been, it is done. I heard it is done. Endless possibilities. Yeah, don't keep going off and on, you know, in your head about, but oh, what if this, what if that? Remember what I said in my other videos. What if is a useless question unless you're using it for positive. What if things work out great? What if this works? What if this is the best plan? What if I believe in myself this time? What if I believe in me, in my magic, in my power? Power of purpose. I just heard you're on your mark or hit your mark. So you're right on target. You are right on target. But this grounding and these rituals of self-love and purification and healing that you need to do daily is going to help. It's almost, I'm seeing that it is going to create a barrier of protection around you, so that this chaos, right? So we have the going the distance. Like, you see this, it's almost like the cheetah's beginning to, like Thanos snap, disintegrate into nothing, right? But it's like right there, and he's gonna make it. He's gonna be changed, but he's gonna make it, right? And then we have this zebra here, that chaos and conflict, things are changing, and you know that you're we have predator and prey, guys. Predator and prey. You are no longer the prey. You are now the hunter. Okay. Keep yourselves grounded. Sage, black obsidian, black tourmaline, guys. These are protective. Get them for yourself. Tiger's eye for some of you. Sage, there are all sorts. This one that fell apart, this is my dragon's blood sage. It's very powerful. I use that whenever I feel that there are heavier energies. That may be good for some of you to get. Then we have, I think this is desert sage. There are so many different types. I mean, that's mugwort and sage. That's for something else. And then regular white sage, right? Whatever you feel called to. I'm hearing follow your intuition, right? See beyond what, like I'm hearing that I don't care what people tell you. Follow your intuition, right? Different crystals work differently for different people. Even if, like, all right, let's see, what can I say? Let me pick something. Like, somebody might say that celestite is not for clearing your energy, but when you hold it, right, and you feel it, you feel like a clearing. And make sure that you're feeling with each hand, because each hand will deliver different energies to you from crystals, okay? Always remember that. Feel the crystals that you are called to in each hand. This is why I don't like buying crystals online, because I like feeling my crystals. I like to see them and feel them and you know, pick up on that energy. I will say though, sometimes you see something online and you just know that you have to buy that one specifically. So just follow your intuition. See beyond what anyone else is saying. This is all about being in perfect harmony with yourself. You know, living your truth in every way. That means in every decision you make. This is beautiful energy, you guys. This is great. If this resonated, comment down below, guys, because this is beautiful energy, and come back and let me know in the comments what happens. I'm being drawn my star seeds, so I'm gonna grab them here. All right, let's wrap this up. Spirit, final messages, please. What do we have for the collective? Self-care is very important. It's being emphasized again. I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to this card here. Keeping your heart open in perfect harmony with your soul's truth is going to bring in so much love and so much happiness into your life. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. You ever see somebody and you're like, wow, they're so this, they're so that, and you're just so in awe? Everything that is within them is also within you. That's soul recognition. That's acknowledging your light in another's light. What else do you have? The collective. Thank you. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls. Look at this. Oh my God. The caged butterfly. The window is open. The door is closed, but the window is open. There's always another way. There's always another way, and you're going to find it. To fly without judgment and to love without conditions. Keep your heart open, yeah. You cannot set conditions. Oh, well, in my next relationship, they better make me breakfast every Saturday, and they better not expect me to cook every day, or they better help me with yard work, whatever BS you can think of that, because honestly, that's BS. This person better know that when I'm sad, they need to give me my space. Well, how are they going to know that unless you tell them? Not everyone is psychic, my love. Not everyone can read minds and feel energy like you, because some of you can. Some of you are heavily fucking psychic. I'm feeling it hard. Not everyone is like that, and maybe, oh my God, maybe you don't realize that. Some of you need to acknowledge you are beyond the ordinary. You are extraordinary, okay? You are extremely powerful. Because you, look at this, look how lit up. Look at the third eyes. Okay? You are psychic. Somebody here does not know that they are psychic. Or clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairgustant, whichever one of the clairs you might have, because we all have them. They're all accessible to all of us. We just have to acknowledge that and step into that and fully believe that, to go beyond the ordinary and believe in the extraordinary is truly a powerful move that will break you wide open to your soul's truth. Channel at the bottom of the deck. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. All right, guys. I love you. I hope that this helps. Somebody here, you are truly psychic, and you need to come to accept that. Sit with yourself. You'll know. They're going to show you. They're going to show you different things that have happened through your life that will let you know that you didn't know, but you knew. Like I said earlier in the video. Okay? Alright guys, if this resonated, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload a new video. Comment below. I love hearing from you guys, especially if this resonates. If it's too personal, totally understand that. You can always message me on my Instagram or through my email. All of that is in my link tree, which will be in the description box below. Guys, really, tell your friends and family about me. Anybody that you feel can learn and grow and find guidance in my channel. I'm really working on getting enough subscribers so that I can do these readings live. I really want to do these live for you guys, so that we can really, really tap in deep to everybody who's present. I don't care if that's just one of you. I want to be able to really hone these energies into my collective more, okay? All right, guys, take care. I love you. Bye.